nothing has been added onto it. So
have you made requests?
Yeah,
and
the plans are there. But over the years, what should have happened was that in 1965, in 20 years time, by 1985, we should have built a bigger treatment plant, but double the production capacity of corn from 40 million to 80 million. We haven't done that since 1965. But don't blame Ghana Water. We are just to produce the water.
But you need to make a case.
We have. Everybody knows about that. The government knows about that. But I'm happy to say that as we speak, the government has been able to get us funding.
How much?
And $273 million dollars from the Chinese Exim Bank, which we are using now to expand the treatment plant. And I know for sure by December this year, we'll complete the project and get 40 million gallons of water more to add to what we have. So that is the assurance that the people of Accra have. We are going
so
to
this 40% is Taifa, Adenta, those areas part of that 40% you're able to satisfy?
I was going to go there. It's coming through Dodua, through Adenta, Medina, comes, then we have booster stations along the way. There's one being built at Presec. Then we have a reservoir also at Popongo. So all those areas that you are talking of, those water distress areas, they are going to get water. Teshi is going to get. In fact, Teshi even has another special project which under which a private company is actually desalinating water from there. So we are going to treat the seawater from Teshi. And then what will happen is that it's going to give us 13 million gallons of water every day.
Do you think that we should privatize water in this country?
That is...
what is the view of...
Ghana Water?
Yeah, authorities.
Well, I wouldn't say privatize it completely, but we work hand in hand. I want a partnership. So perhaps in some areas, we can bring them in. And then as we are doing, in fact, the Teshi one, what is going to happen is that it's a private person doing it. But we have signed a water purchase agreement with the company, and which we will actually buy the water that they produce, and then we will in turn sell it to our consumers. So that is another thing that we are even looking at a lot of them. In fact, as we speak, we have another company talking to us, and they want to build a treatment plant at Esuchare, get us water, bulk water. They will sell the water to us in bulk, and then we will intend. So these are the sort of partnerships that we want to do. Encourage people, those who have money, they can invest, build their own treatment plant, expand it, and then just sell the water to us. And we get more water to distribute.
All right. Now, all that you're saying sounds very rosy. We have to wait till the end of December when your work is done. And then, people will start. That 40% you talked about, I'm having problems believing that the 40 million gallons, I mean, I'm having problems believing that, that's the shortfall. I think there's a bigger figure than what you're telling us.
No, if I should even total it up, you realize we are even bringing more than I told you.
Constantly, people are complaining. Constantly, people are holding yellow gallons and other receptacles searching for water.
Yeah.
And so you can't say that.
What I'm trying to say, we are working towards. And seriously, I'm here very hopeful, very confident.
You've always been hopeful. What's official?
But this one,
for the past 10 years, you've been hopeful.
Concrete evidence is there that the projects are ongoing. In fact, apart from the 40 million that is coming from POM, the expansion work there, we see that will serve all this part of eastern part. Up to Legon, East Legon, and Nuaji, Gano, all those areas, they will benefit. But then I told you about this special one from here. So the 13 will add up to this, will be 53. Then we are even having another one that we call...
But all that is very futuristic.
It's not. I'm saying, in fact, the Teshi one, they are to complete by July. That will even be completed before the big one that is coming.
So you're saying that by the end of July...
Yeah.
Or let's make it August. August.
Mm-hmm.
The people of Teshi would have constant supply of water
every
day.
Every day. And we know they are even going to benefit from the big one that is coming from home. It will come to
as well.
We have a booster stage, reservoir at 37 here. It flows all the way through Cantonment to La and all those places. So they are going to benefit.
And this is not a PR thing you're doing?
No, it's not. It's not. I'm saying that the projects are ongoing. And they will
we know they are ongoing, but we've known of projects that have gone on, and the projects haven't even been handed over, and the problems still remain.
This is not going to be the case.
How do you know?
I know, because water, once it comes in, our problem is getting enough water. But once we are sure we are getting about 67 million gallons of water. But I have to mention that even there is another one that we call Atma Rua water supply. That is going to benefit the people of Michelle Kam, Pram, Dawenya, Accra is extended to that area, Afienya and the rest, and then it goes up to Somenya.
We won't hear of cases like ECG can't supply power, so we can't provide you with water, and then you issue a joint statement with ECG. We are not going to have that instance.
No, that way.
I thought you would be creative enough and not rely solely on ECG. I mean, if people have to pay realistic sums of money for water, I'm sure they'll be prepared to pay. And so your over-reliance on ECG at some point must stop.
We know those are happening that are far, actually few and far between. They don't often happen.
They do happen.
No, but they do.
They do. Last year they happened more than twice.
No, but I know for a fact that one you can't actually avoid that. You go.
Yes, you can.
You can't avoid it.
Why can't you?
Engineering
because you are overly relying on ECG. Is that the only means of
Yeah, for now, because in fact the amount of water, the energy that we need to power our pumps and the rest.
You can't get it from anywhere.
You can't get it from anywhere. If you want to rely on diesel, whatever, a generator, genset, you need to buy a big one that might even be as big as your studios here. And the quantum of fuel that you use every day, that is
but
not economic.
If we are ready to pay?
No, you can't pay. You can't pay to be too much. And then, so all that we have to do now is to rely on ECG. And I know they are working towards introducing a lot of improvement in their outfit. So, for now, that is what is happy for me is the fact that we are getting more water into the city of Accra and other areas. As we speak, we have about 22 projects running all over the country, and most of them will be completed this year. The rest
22 projects.
22. I can mention them from WA to Kumasi to Konongo, Kumawu, even the Nkoko, all those areas they are having water. They are going to get water by 2015. So that is the assurance we are giving to the people. And Accra here, by the close of the year, 158 million gallons of water will flow into the city of Accra Tema. So that is the assurance I have to give you.
Yeah? Wow. Yeah, okay, we'll see how that goes. I mean, 2014 will end very soon. We'll know exactly how truthful you are being with us.
I've always been truthful.
And not you. I mean, Ghana Water.
I'm telling you the fact. The projects are there for everybody to see. And we go to some every place.
Let's look at the Wager plant.
Yeah.
How much work have you done to improve supply to the areas that rely on that?
You see, Wager is giving us 53 million gallons of water. And I said the pond one gives us 40. This one gives us 53. For now, that is what we are doing. And I must say, theoretically, in principle, it should be enough for the people of western part of Accra. You see, the system is such that we wanted...
But is it enough?
What I'm trying to say, because what we've done, Wager is to supply cater for the people of Dansma, Malam, all those areas, western part. And then pond is for this part. So even the problem that we have for now is that the eastern part of Accra, it looks like the population is so big. So the 40 is not enough. So we are always having problems with the eastern part.
Where do you live?
I stay at the eastern part.
Eastern part?
Yes.
Do you get water supply every day? Your taps are always full?
No, not every day.
Deviation from your usual character.
That is it. That is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, thank you very much.
That is the truth.
Mr. Michael Agyeman speaks for the Ghana Water Company Limited, and you're still watching New Day on TV3. Stay with us.